Yeah, welcome to the Brown Boy Wonder Podcast. Reviews and reactions. Let's go. It's the Brown Boy Wonder. Hold it down, representing for the culture. Every episode brings you closer into the mind and the heart of a hustler, where the truth and the groove collide. Stay tuned in, come enjoy the ride. Keep it authentic like that, never hold back. It's the Brown Boy Wonder Podcast. The Brown Boy Wonder Podcast. Subscribe, share, and stay tuned in. The vibe's always on.
Brown Boy Wonders, stardoms, and situms.
Welcome to the Brown Boy Wonder Podcast. Week 2 of the NFL is done. It's history. Now let's get into week 3 of the NFL season. But before I do that, let me introduce my guest out here. Of course, he is the Hall of Famer of Hall of Fame. It is Tyren. How are you doing today?
I'm doing all right. Long time no talk.
Long time no talk. And of course, I have the last guest for this evening. Of course, he is the Hall of Famer of all Hall of Famers. It is Steven. Steven, how are you doing today?
Doing all right. Lost to you.
Yes. So let's talk about what happened in week 2 of the fantasy football. I beat you, Steven. How do you feel? Are you okay? Are you feeling okay?
Not really.
Oh,
I lost. I lost because of Derrick Henry and an underperforming Brock Bowers.
Yeah. Look, I blame Geno Smith. I blame Lamar Jackson for your loss, but
Yeah, Geno was so bad.
it was just that Chargers defense. But yeah, it was a good game, man. I'm glad I beat you, and I can always talk about this forever and ever.
Congrats.
Thank you. Tyren, what about you? How did you do this week? Or last week?
I lost my first game for week 1, but I beat you this week. So
Yeah.
Ooh.
So,
yeah,
so right now I am 1-1 on both of these leagues here, but it's okay. You know, it's fine. It is fine.
it's not a bad start.
Yeah. But before we get to our starts and sits for week 3, I do have this breaking news here. NFL says Tom Brady didn't violate the rules in the Raiders booth when he was watching the Raiders and Chargers game. Do you guys think he is giving plays to Geno Smith or Pete Carroll?
They're losing, so if he is, he's not doing a good job of it.
Yeah.
I mean, it said even though he was in the booth, he didn't talk to anybody about plays or anything like that. But I feel like if you're there, if you're Tom Brady, I would like sneak in and tell some plays to Pete Carroll at least, or the offensive coordinator.
Yeah, like don't throw it on the 1-yard line in the Super Bowl.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
oh yeah, especially. But yeah, so Tom Brady will not be fined for that. But let's get into our starts and sets. Or actually, let's recap what we said for week 2, Steven. It was all your picks here, Steven. You said for quarterback position, you said you said you want to start Michael Penix over Daniel Jones. Nope.
Oh,
Michael Penix made 5 points while Daniel Jones made 26 points.
Hold on. Why is he playing so well?
I don't know.
he's away from that horrible franchise.
The Indiana Jones nickname really kicking in? Am I crazy?
I think it's good. It's kicking in for me at least.
Good for him, I guess.
Maybe he's the next Peyton Manning in Indy there. Who knows?
Yeah, maybe. Sure.
For quarterbacks, you said you said you wanted to sit Geno Smith over Jared Goff, and you're kind of correct. Geno made 3 points while Jared Goff made 45 points.
What do you mean, kind of correct?
Yeah, you want to sit Geno Smith.
That was a slam dunk.
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
absolutely.
3 points, goodness.
Yeah. For running back, you said you want to start Saquon Barkley over James Cook, and you were incorrect, man. Saquon made 17, while Cook made 28.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm fine
for yeah, for running back, you said, do you want to sit Devontae Williams over Amari on Hampton, and you're incorrect. Williams made 25 points, while Hampton made 3.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, Williams seems like a must start.
You know, I agree. I have him in my league, and
Sometimes it
I
takes a
might
couple weeks just to confirm, but I think that's a he should be starting.
should be starting as your RB1, not your flex RB1.
Maybe if you're lucky enough.
Yeah. For wide receiver, you said you want to start Zay Flowers over Travis Hunter, and you were correct. Zay Flowers made 14, while Travis made 8. Good job on that. For sits, you said you want to sit Cooper Cup over Emeka Ibuka, and you're kind of incorrect there. Cooper made 16, while Ibuka made 12.
Yeah, it's close enough.
And for the tight ends, you said you want to start Trey McBride over TJ Hawkinson. You're correct. Trey made 13, while Hawkinson made 2. And for sits, you picked. Who do you pick here? You picked Dallas Goedert, who did not play, over Sam Laporta, and Sam Laporta made 5 points. So it's like we're like even there when it comes to corrects and incorrects. But let's get into week 3, guys. You guys both have to agree with each other who to pick.
Okay.
For starts.
Starts. Okay, yeah.
For quarterback, do you guys start Tua Tagovailoa versus the Bills, or
I'm sorry, try that again.
Miami's Tua Tagovailoa versus the Bills,
Oh,
or
okay.
okay, Tua. Miami's Tua versus the Bills, or Jaguars Trevor Lawrence versus Houston.
Oof.
They're both division games. Okay. Oh.
Oh,
Mm, Bills defense has been looking decent. Texas defense has not.
Yeah. I mean,
Trevor or Tua?
I could go either way with this.
honestly,
Tua's playing
Yeah.
on a shorter week.
yeah.
Is it in Buffalo?
I believe it's in Buffalo.
Oof.
It's not cold though, so they could still play well.
It's true.
Yeah, it's also September.
True. He played better than he did in week 1.
I'm gonna go Trevor.
Trevor, do you agree with you? Do you agree with Tyren there, Steven? Trevor Lawrence versus the Houston Texans.
Yeah, the Jaguar offense has been pretty decent, so why not stop against the failing Texans?
Okay. Well, there it is. Trevor Lawrence over Tua there. Another quarterback to start. Do you start Jake Browning from the Bengals versus the Vikings, or Buccaneers Baker Mayfield against my Jets?
Baker Mayfield.
Oh,
yeah. Mhm.
It sounds like a landslide. Why so?
He got that dog.
Jake Browning doesn't have an O line.
Yeah.
Mm.
I mean, it seems pretty simple.
Okay. Well, I'll say this: Baker Mayfield. I did say last year that he is the next Tom Brady. I still agree with that. He still makes incredible plays. He makes plays exciting. But okay, you guys say Baker. I think the
Yeah,
Jets
'cause
defense will gonna kill him
he
this
needs
time.
7 Super Bowls and 4 MVPs, but he's on his way.
Okay. All right, let's get out of the quarterback position there. Let's get into the running back position. Do you guys start Seahawks Kenneth Walker the third versus the Saints, or Arizona Cardinals James Conner versus San Francisco? This is another doozy one.
Yeah. What's the first one again?
Kenneth Walker III versus the Saints.
I like Kenneth Walker. It just period.
I do too. Saints,
That,
we've been
that's
looking terrible.
Oh,
yeah,
Just
all right.
terrible.
I know. Our
Week one, Kenneth
seasons aren't
Walker
going.
made like less than 10 points, and then he kind of blown up last week, and maybe he'll do it again. We'll see. Kenneth Walker the third is your pick. The other running back position, or the other running backs, do you guys start New York Giants Cam? I don't know how you say his last name. Is it Scatterbo?
Gotta boo.
Scatterbro? Scattaboo. Okay, Scattaboo. Do you guys start
Mm-hmm.
New York Giants Scattaboo versus the Chiefs, or Texans Nick Chubb versus the Jags?
Give me Nick
Oh,
Chubb.
Yeah, Nick Chubb showed a lot of promise, and Scattaboo is kind of you don't know what you're getting. Not yet.
Mm-mm.
not yet, but that was an incredible game. Dallas Cowboys versus the Giants. I thought it was gonna be a pooper, but Russell Wilson showed how unlimited he was.
Yeah, with
Yep.
that turnover in the overtime period, that was cool.
Crucial turnover.
Oh man.
But, who's counting?
Hopefully he'll show up for this game here against the Chiefs.
That'd
All
be
right,
cool.
that'd be cool. That'd be cool. And it's I believe Sunday night, so it is Russell Unlimited. Uh, the next position here it is wide receiver. Do you guys start Broncos Cortland Sutton versus the Chargers, or Pittsburgh Steelers DK Metcalf versus New England Patriots?
Give me. Well, I don't know a cornerback on the Chargers, to be honest. And
Hmm.
Christian Gonzalez is out, so
Possible. I do like the DK Rogers connection so far. They've scored every week so far.
That's his main guy.
That's his number one guy. He's the toss it up and see what happens guy. He hasn't had that in a while.
No, I mean he had it with what Devontae Williams, not Devontae Williams, Devontae Adams, but that's another topic.
Yeah.
Sutton made week one made like up to 20 points, and then last week he was less than 10. I do have him in my league, but I don't know if I should start him.
I'll probably go DK against the Patriots.
All right,
Yeah, he's worth a shot.
DK Metcalf it is. The next wide receiver, do you guys start DJ Moore from Chicago versus Dallas, or Dallas George Pickens against Chicago?
Mm,
I just know that DJ Moore has been not the same as he was previous years.
he hasn't been, but Dallas can't stop anybody to save their life.
Yep, give me DJ Moore.
Yeah,
Moore it is.
Yeah, it's gotten to the point where we throw it to the tight end or we throw it to Lamb, and then Pickens is kind of just he might average 2 or 3 catches a game. I don't know if
Yeah.
that'll be good enough.
We'll see. Let's get into our next position here. Tight end. Do you guys start Baltimore's Mark Andrews versus the Lions, or Atlanta's Kyle Pitts versus the Panthers?
Ew.
What
Ew.
the hell?
These are two disgusting picks.
You have them on your bench. Who are you going to start?
I do
Just
have,
leave the tight end spot open, to be honest with you.
yeah, I do have Pitts on my bench.
Um,
Who are they going up against?
Kyle Pitts against the Panthers, and then Mark Andrews against the Lions.
give me Kyle Pitts. As disgusting as it sounds.
I think he has
Ouch.
more upside against the struggling Panthers.
Yes. Yes. Give me Kyle Pitts.
All right, I'll give you all the armpits there. Kyle Pitts. And for this last tight end slot, I will give you 3 options. You have all 3 tight ends in your slot. You don't know who to pick. You're in a, let's say, a 20-man league. You have these guys here. Who do you gonna start? Are you gonna start Hunter Henry against Pittsburgh, or Denver's Evan Ingram versus Indy, or Tyler Warren versus Tennessee?
Tyler Warren.
You're feeling that Indiana Jones connection there.
That and the Titans aren't good.
Yeah.
Oh,
They're terrible. All right.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right, Tyler Warren. All right, now let's get into our sits. Who the hell are you gonna bench in your team here? For quarterback position, are you gonna bench Russell Wilson from the New York Giants versus Kansas City, or Sam Darnold versus the Saints? Who are you gonna sit?
Russ.
Yeah,
Oh.
Russ.
You guys are believing the unlimited?
Did you
Unlimited
see
diarrhea?
how they shut down Hurts, and you think Russ is gonna do something?
If Hurts didn't have that stupid tush push, the Eagles would not have won that game.
He didn't even have 100 yards.
Oh, okay. Well, Russell Wilson's an experienced quarterback. I feel he can move
And
around.
Hurts isn't.
Hurts, not as Russell Wilson. He's been in the league for 10 years at most.
And the Giants O-line is worse than the Eagles. So didn't think about that also. The Chiefs have a great D-line.
Okay.
Also,
Yeah.
Darnold's been playing solid for Seattle.
And he's playing against the Saints.
There you go.
So,
All right. You guys sitting Russell Wilson?
yes. And I'm not looking back either.
The
Yeah, gladly.
Houston CJ Stroud versus the Jags, or the Pittsburgh's Aaron Rodgers versus New England?
Benching CJ.
Yep, CJ.
I'm sick
Damn,
of
these
it.
are.
I don't know what's gotten into him, but yeah, CJ.
He's not. I do agree with you guys. He's not been the same since his rookie year. So let's see.
Yeah.
Let's get into the running back position. Do you guys going to sit Brees Hall from the Jets versus Tampa Bay, or Kyren Williams from the Rams versus Philly?
Oh, that's a tough one.
I'll say
Well, the Tampa Bay
Oh,
Buccaneers, they just lost one of their top D tackles. He tore his pectoral.
Right.
Yeah.
And then the Eagles have a great D line, so front seven. Period. I would say Kyren.
Yeah, I think so.
All right. Kyren it is. Gonna sit him down in your bench. The next running back, do you guys sit Green Bay's Josh Jacobs versus the Browns, or Panthers' Chuba Hubbard versus Atlanta?
Give me the guy who has scored 10 touchdowns in 10 straight games. Josh Jacobs.
Josh Jacobs. Okay, you're sitting him down.
Oh no! I'm sorry. Okay, no, I'm sitting Chuba. Chuba,
Okay.
My bad. Yes.
Yeah,
I'm sitting
he has.
Chuba.
Yeah, he has been doing great, Josh Jacobs there. But Chuba Hubbard, was he like a round 2 pick in this year's fantasy?
He went to like round 5.
He went late.
Ah, damn. I'm glad I don't have him. All right, let's get into the wide receiver slot. Are you guys sitting Stephon Diggs from New England versus the Steelers, or Broncos Marvin Mims versus the Chargers?
Oh, wow. Diggs hasn't looked good at all.
No.
Yeah, he might still be hurt.
He's
probably going to get the Joey Porter or Jalen Ramsey shadow, so.
Yeah, that's true. Ramsey's been on it this year.
So you guys are saying Stephon Diggs then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was once a legend in the Vikings, but now he's just a shadow. All right. The last wide receiver. Are you guys going to sit Baltimore's DeAndre Hopkins versus the Lions or Commanders Terry McLaurin versus the Raiders?
Oh, D Hop, which sounds crazy because D Hop is amazing, but
He hasn't been good in a while.
Well, he has in past 2 weeks. He has made over 15 points with Lamar. It's like
That's
his deep
true.
shot.
That's true.
And then Terry McLaurin has not made anything since Debo has arrived in Commanders.
Terry's due for a bounce back. And why not
Mm.
against the trash Raiders?
Oh,
Especially if Daniels ain't playing this week. Strong possibility.
that's true. That's true. All right. DeAndre Hopkins it is, the legend. For the tight end slot, there's only one question here. Do you guys sit Jawan Johnson from the Saints versus the Seahawks or Jags Benton Strange versus Houston?
I don't know. This one's tough.
This one's tough because these tight ends, I wouldn't start them at all.
Yeah. I mean, I just don't know much about the chemistry with New Orleans right now.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little tough to navigate.
I
But
guess
then,
we
yeah, the other
we
one's not doing
roll.
well either.
Yeah, we roll with the hot hand. So I guess we're sitting Britton Strange.
Damn, that is strange for him. Very strange it
Yeah.
is.
Mm-hmm.
All right. That was our starts and sits. And I forgot to mention the other news here. Molly Curran from First Take. She is leaving the show. How do you guys feel?
Finally.
She left the show.
She
She's
left
not
the
coming
show.
back. Yeah.
Yeah. We don't know the reason, but she is
I
gone. She
do.
is gone from First Take.
Oh, I know why.
I guess you don't like. Or do you don't like her, Steven, at all? As a reporter?
No, I've hated her since she left the
She
NFL
cuts
Network.
people off too much.
Mm.
I
Yeah,
don't.
she always
She
butts
interrupts.
in. She always talks about nothing. She'll
Damn.
bring up an extreme topic, and if you give the answer she doesn't like, she gets pissy about it. I hate her. So I'm glad she's gone. I'm glad she's gone.
Strong words from Steven there. Okay. All right.
Disagree with me.
I agree. She I don't
I hope
know.
she finds this short.
No, the thing is I always I grew up watching her back in 2014. I don't want to say grew up, but I always been watching First Take with her. So it's kind of weird not her being on the show for me at least.
She was so much better on the ESPN network, but
Mm.
she had to deal with Mark Kriegel, and if y'all don't know who that is, he's the white Stephen A. pretty much.
Yeah.
So he was perfect for First Take.
I remember Molly from NFL Fantasy Live. She was a part of that show before First Take as well. I thought she did well.
That's true, yeah.
Well, sorry, Molly. Let's get
Not
into our
sorry.
sleeper. Let's get into our sleepers here. I asked you guys who's gonna be the number one sleeper for Week 3. I'll start. I'll say New York Giants. Wandell Robertson will be the top
That's
sleeper for Week
exactly
3.
who I was gonna say.
Oh, really?
Yes, that is
Good pick.
exactly who I was gonna say.
Yeah, I think Neighbors is going to be covered a lot by KC, so I think Wandell will take over that slot. Yeah. What about you, Steven? Who's your sleeper?
Well, not totally sold on it, but I'm gonna pick a Chief,
Okay.
and I'm gonna go with Isaiah Pacheco. He has been very underperforming this year, kind of in Hunt's
Yes.
shadow. But this is going to be a good matchup to bounce back from. I mean, every position on that team to bounce back from. So maybe.
Okay. Okay. That's a good sleeper there. But my last question. What is your hot take for week 3? I'll go with you, Tyren.
Hot take is that Quinshawn Judkins looks like the guy that they drafted in the second round for the
Oh,
Browns.
right. Okay. Oh
Ooh.
yeah, he hasn't been performing well. I think.
Well,
Yep.
yeah, pretty much.
Okay, okay. What about you, Steven?
My hot take, I would say we need to start trusting the middle of the road quarterbacks a little more.
Mm.
Kind of like your Daniel Joneses, your Bo Nix, the guys who keep producing week after week. Keep getting let down by the big performers, and plus we've got
Right.
6 injured starting quarterbacks. I mean, it's time
Yeah.
to start trusting the middle of the road guys for now.
All right. That's a good hot take. I like that. Okay. My hot take is for fantasy wise, it's gonna be the highest scoring out of all the weeks because there gonna be three overtime games in week 3.
Yeah. Who will it be?
I don't know, but I just know there'll be 3. I'll say this: Thursday night, Sunday night, and Monday night are gonna be overtime games.
Wow.
Thank you.
We shall see.
I wrote it down. I'll say if I'm wrong next week. If I'm wrong, I'll eat a hot pepper. I'll do. No, let me not do that. No, let me not do that. Let's do it. That's towards the end
No,
of the.
yeah.
No. I'm going crazy right now. Other than that, Tyron, where can they find you, man?
Y'all can find me at the Tyrenol on Instagram.
Fantastic. And what about you, Steven?
You can find me anywhere at Chef's Fin or Chef's Fin LOL. I don't know what specific ones have the LOL moniker, but I don't. That's up for you to find out.
Fantastic. Of course, you can follow this podcast on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. If we are wrong with our picks, our situms and stardoms, let us know in the comments below.
Ecliptor, who's he? He's trouble.
If you're looking for an amazing podcast that recaps Power Rangers in space, then there's only one stop for you, and that is Brown Boy Wonder Podcast. Watch it today, or feel my wrath.
Oh hey, it's Lex Lang, voice of Ecliptor from Power Rangers in Space. And I just wanted to say congratulations to Anthony and Abrar for putting together an amazing podcast that really shows off Power Rangers in Space. So if you haven't seen it or heard it, be sure to tune in. Brown Boy Wonder Podcast. That's right. It's amazing. I think so too.
Welcome back to the Brown Boy Wonder Podcast. You know what time it is? It is time for our weekly pick'ems. This time is week 3. Of course, I'm here with my guest. It is Wally. What are you doing today?
Brother, I'm doing good. Excited to be back for another week of the Pick'ems, coming to you live from the Sunshine State. JK, that's Florida. I'm here out in California.
Oh yes. How's the weather there? Is it nice? Is it comfortable? Is it sweet?
I gotta tell you, man, it's a little bit hot, 90 something degrees, but we keeping cool and staying indoors.
I like that. I like that. But let me tell you the results from last week, from week 2.
Please do.
So I only got 1 correct out of the 3, while you are undefeated. You are 3-0 at the moment.
Whoa, let's go. Let's keep this going until week 3. There you go, my man.
Yes, sir. Well, let's go to our first pick'em here. The first matchup we have, it is the Rams versus the Eagles. Who do you have here?
Rematch of last year's divisional round in that snow game. It was an epic classic against the Rams and the Eagles. Both are 2-0 to start the season. Eagles obviously coming off that win against the Chiefs on the road, and the Rams taking care of business on the road against the Titans. This is going to be a very difficult matchup for me to select. I know Eagles have been kind of running the tush push, and
Mm-hmm.
doesn't look like Jalen Hurts has been involved as much in the passing game. But as long as that O line is keeping upright and doing what they're doing, Saquon Barkley is going to have a day. I do see the Rams, however, playing an upset here,
Oh,
and a lot of revenge is being factored into this as well. You got your boy Devontae, you got Puka. They just seem to have it gelling with Matthew Stafford at the helm. Give me the Rams on the road here and upset against the Eagles.
oh, interesting. So you're playing it a little risky there. I'm keeping it safe. I'm going with the Eagles. I think their offense is a better matchup than the Rams defense. I feel like the Rams defense have been slacking to when it comes to big teams like the Eagles. So that's why I'm picking the Eagles here. The next matchup, it is the Cardinals versus the 49ers. Who do you have here?
Another good matchup between two 2-0 teams starting off fast. I know Brock Purdy got hurt for looks like to be another month or so, but Mac Jones
Yeah.
did come in and play serviceably well against the Saints on the road. It sounds like he had a good footing with the game plan, and Kyle Shanahan is always prepared with a lot of their injuries set up front. Having said that, though, I have always been a Kyler Murray fan. I
Hmm.
love that they're starting off fast 2-0. I feel like in previous seasons they've never had a fast start. I just think the momentum is just building with them, and they're gonna get more acclimated with the receivers and core. Give me the Cardinals in an upset here on the road. I just don't think there will be enough to combat Kyler Murray's running game in addition to his passing. What about you, Abrar? What do you think?
Yeah, I think the biggest part of this matchup is the Arizona defense. Last week, what they did to the I forgot the name, whoever they faced them, they did an incredible job on their defense. So I think they're gonna do the same thing against the 49ers. As we said, Brock Purdy's out, Kittle's out, so there's not much room for comfort for 49ers. So I'll just go with the Cardinals.
I like that. And to wrap things off, we have a Monday night glamorous matchup between the Lions and the Ravens. Bro, who do you have here?
Man, here's the thing. I think this match on paper looks great, but the Lions and Jared Goff, they're not the same because they don't have their coaches from last year. I would say this: DeAndre Hopkins is a huge, huge sleeper in the Ravens offense. I think no one's looking at him. They're looking at either Derrick Henry or Lamar Jackson himself, but no one's looking at DeAndre Hopkins. So that is a big sleeper there. But other than that, it'll be a close matchup, but I am going with the Ravens. What about you?
I like that pick. Both these teams have been having shaky first two games of the year. I think
No.
people thought week one was like a shell of themselves, and the same old Ravens and like the coordinators being gone for the Lions. Like week one was very weird, but both teams look to resound back and played their best in week two, respectively. And I do see them carrying on this momentum that they built in week two. I just don't see the Lions playing well on the road, especially in an open stadium. They seem to be performing better in a dome. So I just think Derrick Henry is gonna absolutely dominate this game and take over this Lions defense on this Monday night feat with Lamar Jackson at the helm. I will say DeAndre Hopkins has been providing a pleasant surprise this season.
Yeah.
His touchdowns and his long catches have been pretty shocking for his age. But that being said, I anticipate one or two of those to happen Monday night as well. So give me the Ravens on Monday.
Yeah, Ravens is a good option. If when it comes to fantasy wise, DeAndre Hopkins was very low on the ranking because of his age and things like that. But he's proving us wrong. He's proving us wrong.
Absolutely, my friend.
Yes, sir. Well, Wally, this is it. Where can they find you?
Oh, they can find me in California today.
California. That's where the sunshine settles. And in the West or the East or the South. I don't know. Other than that, I'll see you guys later too. See you next week.
Bye.